I'm talking about that time by the river.
What time?
The first time on the bridge. Well, starting on the bridge.
I can't remember.
On the bridge. Do you remember we walked along the towpath? It was night. We looked down at the river. There were lamps lit. We were alone. Don't you remember? I put my hand on the small of your waist. I put my hand under your coat.
Was it winter?
Yes, it was winter. It was when we met. It was our first walk. You must remember that.
I remember walking. I remember walking with you.
But our first walk, the first time.
Oh, of course. Of course I remember. We walked down into a field through some railings. We stood in the corner of the field next to the railings.
No, it was on a bridge that we stopped.
No, that was someone else.
You've forgotten. It was years ago and you've forgotten. Great. I remember the lights on the water.
I remember. You held my face in your hand. You were very caring, very concerned. You cared. I wondered what you were thinking. I wondered what you would do.
You agree we met at a party. You agree with that?
What was that?
What?
I thought I heard a child crying.
There was no sound.
I thought I heard a child crying, waking up.
Honey, the house is silent. What are we doing here? I mean, it's nighttime. We should be in bed, frankly. I mean, I gotta be up in the morning. I got things to do. Why do you argue?
I don't. I'm not. Look, I'm willing to go to bed. I have things to do. I have to get up in the morning.
Look, a man named Dowdy gave the party. You knew him. I mean, I had met him. I knew his wife, I think. I met you there. You were standing by a window, and I looked at you, and you smiled at me. And I was amazed, of course. But you liked me. You told me later you were attracted to me. You liked my eyes.
You liked mine. You took my hand. You put your fingers on mine. You asked me who I was and what I was, and if I was aware of your fingers on mine, if I was aware of your fingers moving up and down between mine.
It was a bridge. We stopped on the bridge. I stood behind you. I touched you. Put my hand on your waist.
Okay. We had been at a party given by the Dowdys. She knew you. She looked at you quite dearly, as if to suggest that you were her dear. She loved you. I didn't. I didn't even know you. They had a lovely house by the river. You were quite courteous, quite caring. You offered to escort me. I remember going to retrieve my coat, knowing that you were waiting for me. I remember looking out the window. I saw the lights on the river. I knew you were waiting for me. Then I joined you. We walked down through a field, past the railings. I think it was some sort of park. Later, we found your car and you drove me.
I touched your breasts.
Where?
On the bridge.
Really?
Yes. Standing behind you.
I wondered whether you would. I wondered whether you wanted to, whether you would.
Yes.
I wondered how you would do it. I wondered if you wanted to sufficiently.
I stood behind you. I undid your bra, and I felt your breasts.
No. Another time, another woman.
You don't remember my fingers on your skin.
Were my breasts in your hands?
You don't
Fully in your
You don't remember my hands on your body.
Standing behind me?
Yes.
No, there were railings behind me. I felt the railings. You were facing me. You were looking into my eyes. It was cold. My coat was closed.
I undid your coat.
It was late, chilly.
And then we left the bridge, walked down the towpath, and came to a trash dump.
And then you had me.
Yes.
You told me you were in love with me. You said that you would take care of me always. You said that my lips, my eyes, my breasts, my thighs were incomparable.
Yes.
You said that you would adore me always.
And I did say that.
And you do adore me always.
I do.
And then we had children. And then we sat and talked. And you remembered girls on bridges and towpaths and trash dumps.
Right, and you remember your bottom against railings and men looking in your eyes and talking softly in your ear.
Talking to me softly.
Yes, their soft voices.
Saying, I will adore you always.
Saying, I will adore you always.